So, yeah, first up, I'm just going to go show you my Twitter post from August 2nd. It's like 11:43, it says down here. When I can't sleep, I scroll Katie's bullshit until I just, nod off because it's just the same crap. So that's what I'm doing. Oops. And I said, Poonami over on Without a Crystal Ball's Facebook. Shit's spilling out from everywhere. KJ is 100% drunk. You know how I can tell? Scroll to the next tweet. But we will get there. First, I've got to read what's going on here. The screenshot is of Katie's post. And it says, apologise for the dump of information tonight. That's her first apology. I think is it? For dumping as well. My final piece of information I've learnt is about the endless fundraising for this story. Why was Molly Marissa brought in to help Von's family? Simple fundraising. Where's the full stop to really give that simple effect? One word, simple, boom. God, I'm criticising her when she's not even listening. My delusions are real. Molly has been privately bragging to many people behind the scenes and on camera that she's known for being the best fundraiser, blah, 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 in the community. She bragged about this, but oh my God, I raised so much more. Fuck, do I have to read all this? I'll just link the post down below. I know. Anyway, so because this is not the main, this is like, my point is scroll to the next tweet because Katie's drunk. And what happens when Katie's drunk? She forgets which account she's on. So you know what I say? I'm a fluke artist because she just falls in my lap. Sometimes, not always, but and then I say, oh look, it's Katie Joy Paulson popping up to say, hello world. Yes, I have sock accounts and am often too drunk to know which account I'm using. Without a crystal ball, you're caught again. So someone commented under this, in a few of your posts, you posted paperwork with names, addresses before you redacted it, so you can't say anything about that. It took you a while to take them down. I'm not agreeing with anyone putting that info out, but you done it too. So don't act like you didn't. That's all I'm saying. Well, I felt that from that. Yeah. And then CMC protest. Truth. Nonsense. In the holler. Is it holler or hoiler? Is she like, I thought holler was an A, but yeah, it made sense because I fucking had to figure out what this shit was because shit's not meant to make sense when you're half asleep. They replied to that comment that I just read. Did you even read what I wrote? Are you fucking serious coming to me, calling me out for not thinking before I posted? Yet here you are, obviously misreading the entire post. Roll my eyes, roll my eyes, roll my eyes, emojis, 3 in a row from CMC. And then someone replied to them and said, are you also WOACB? Because this lady was obviously commenting to Without a Crystal Ball, not you, since this is on Without a Crystal Ball's page. I like you. Cactus high five. I like you. Is that the end of my post? I doubt it. I doubt it is. Like I said, it's a thread. Oh, and I did say it's. Oh, hang on. Where are we? Lost in the labyrinth. Oh, yeah, because I still had vertigo. So I didn't know. Like, I'm seeing. It was hard to use my brain. Then I checked out who CMC were. This is probably old news. I feel like it is. But it wasn't at the time, like it was happening as I posted it. But that's what I mean. I should bring it. I don't bring it enough. I only bring half of it. Fucking snail let me down. Yeah, so then I clicked on CMC protests to see who they were, and this was one of their posts, and it's fucking sounds like Katie, but it's not from an hour ago. It's from like August 2nd. You've all seen the attacks on the other creators by these women, the admins, the groups, including this one. The non-stop is running her mouth. Yeah, and then it's so all anti-Molly Golightly. I wrote, or is my vertigo sending me down the wrong path? Who is CMC? They sound like KJ or of her caliber. And yeah, Katie, look, I spelled her right because I know you used it recently. And then, because, yeah, like I'm trying to get to sleep. So this is my half brain. How do I click there? I'm like, I'll have to delete this whole post. I don't know who this is. What are they on about? Which is how I want to. Oh, yeah, because I didn't want to know what. Like, I didn't want someone telling me the details. Like, I don't really care. I just want to get the gist. Because, like, this is fucked. And then, oh, please, what? It's just so much words. Was this the same post? Oh, I've really fucked myself up, haven't I? Oh, yeah, and then it linked. Yeah, and then I ended up on their fucking, like, do I get to the point? Probably not. Then I ended up on their nonsense fucking YouTube. It linked to, so it went from them commenting, like Katie commenting, me clicking on the link of the Facebook, leading to the page, and then I found the nonsense YouTube page. And I remember that, like, under one of my recent lives, someone in the comment section actually said that Katie might have a second channel. And I was like, well, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she has fucking several. But yeah, this whole channel is just attacking Molly, Katie. And then she starts sharing her own shit. It's not me. It's not me. Oh, you can't see, can you, where I've gone? Because I've got to bring it back. Oh, what's going on? They got rid of all their content. Oh, they've gained so many fucking subscribers. Okay, so August 2nd, when I found it, I remember there was like 272 or something subscribers. Now look how many subscribers this fucking channel has. 416. So 6 days. Where's your videos? Oh, yeah, here's your videos. But, like, this is just obsessed. This is someone's fingers doing the walking and they are not doing the talking, you know? Katie, she gets off on this. But, yeah, anyway, this was also because I was like, oh, you took it down. Let's go back to my post. I'm pretty sure that it was linked with Without a Crystal Ball, like as she always does. What was that other channel? Oh, when she had James Charles's channel on her as one of her channels listed on her Katie Joy Live and Without a Crystal Ball. And then when people pointed it out, because she was so on his team until he ended up being what, you know, Tati said, first place. Where are we? Are we lost? This is nonsense. Look at that fucking redunculous fucking shit. Who wants to do the math? Yeah. So where do we go now? We're going back to I can't believe that we're back, like Carousel from Hell, man. But she's given us a good checklist. And, it's just Katie going to the new audience. Hang on, let me bring my cookie up while I do some wizardry work behind the scenes. Story of my life. We all want to be behind the curtain. We are all the wizard on the shoe. Okay.
Hello. I'm not going to be on here for very long. I just put my son to bed. It's a Saturday night. I don't love. Hello. I don't have a ton to speak about, but there's just been so much ridiculousness happening that I just like to come on and try to address things. I don't like to make my pages about drama.
I know I shouldn't be butting in so soon, but fuck, this is her priority on a Saturday, even if there's shit and there's drama. Like, you work 9 to 5, you leave your shit at work and you have your business, family on the weekend. I don't understand. If you don't have time, Katie, you have so much time. You need this. You're addicted to looking at yourself, to getting, I don't know, is it like self-gratification or something? Is that the right word? Even if it's not, there's definitely grating of the cheese going on. I don't know how we got there, but shit. What does your shirt say? My favorite season is, I know this one, the fall of patriarchy or whatever, isn't it, Katie? I can't wait for the fall of the PAULSON house. I can't wait for the 2-story to become 1-story. Yeah. I've been comparing your house versus the Easton's house, and real fuck. Janelle really went upscale on her shed compared to you.
I don't like to make my page about responding to my personal drama or to attacks on like myself and responding to people attacking me. Listen, I am keenly aware that in my job, it's all about like, if you put yourself out there, people have a right to speak about you and have a right to say whatever they want to say, and never going to prevent someone from saying anything that they want to say about me. I also have nothing to hide in my background. Like, people keep saying to me, like, well, what about your personal history or your criminal record? I don't have a criminal record other than a DUI from 2003, which I'm totally honest about. Haven't had a ticket.
There's a lot of lawsuits against you that you've only, attacked with jurisdiction. And all those like court filings are public, and they have all the information that is needed to, like, that's the evidence that big stars, Tati, CHRISLEY, fucking who else? Well, Janelle. MTV wouldn't even credit you, because who are you? No one. There's no credit. No credits behind your name. Only poo, Katie. Only poo. Okay, just lots of it.
Since it's been almost 20 years, and that is not relevant to me reporting at all. In the case of this situation, criminal records matter, and a lot of the cases I cover.
I know I keep butting in, but I think that your DUI is relevant to this situation, because you are still drinking heavily 20 years later. It's damaged your mind. You're unable to think fucking rationally, bitch. Like, fuck, Katie. You've got no self-awareness. If you did, you wouldn't need to sit there and try and justify every fucking action of yours. Who fucking cares? Go hang out with your son. Fuck, it's the weekend. I just can't. Your son is better off without you around, but fuck, what are you doing? Surely you must, like, just have a day where you just pamper yourself, switch off all electronics. I don't think you can. You're addicted. I don't have long, but I'll sit here and I'll speak to you for like half an hour or something. But it's just me looking in the mirror and reassuring myself that I have done right, because the only person that will believe my lies. Oh, are you trying to convince yourself? You should totally do video diary, Katie, and then watch it back. Holy shit. When I went and did, like, studied to do journalism and never, like, completed it because me and time, like, deadlines, it doesn't happen. But yeah, we had to record ourselves and watch ourselves back to see how we sat, how we presented, to become aware. So much. But when you do that, I can't understand. Like, your son has more self-awareness than you.
Criminal history matters. And a part of my job is I evaluate and look at public records, because when you're reporting on something, unless it's a documented, reported police report or a court record or a judgment or a filing, a lot of the other, or a property deed, I mean, that's factual information that you can.
Who the fuck is your inspiration in reporting? What other reporters do you see doing that? And do not say the Sun. Well, the Sun don't. The Daily Beast or the credential places. You don't report. You don't think that you've got no fucking self-awareness, Katie, that you literally don't think that people that are actual reporters are watching you going, this fucking chick is lying her ass off. To what? Save her ass? If you fucking cared about your career, you would go and learn and grow and be better, rather than fucking carousel from fucking hell. Round and round and round we go. Here's my new audience. Look, it's a new day. It's a new week. It's been weeks. I've been on this for weeks now. Seems like years, because that's how much information I've shared.
Present. That's a receipt you can show. So looking for that information in any story is important. And why a lot of times in criminal cases, people don't cover cases until there's criminal charges, until there's an arrest, until there's a warrant, until there's literally something that's provable.
Exactly. Did you just fucking hear yourself? Oh, has she had her lips done? I think she has. Also, eyebrows are back to not, like, she's not, like, all week she's been having her lines on her forehead. I noticed this because, like, I could see, like, that's her expression and stuff for the first time in so long. Like, they weren't just stuck at Penthouse. We are back to Penthouse. I hate this filter. You are not fresh-faced. You look stinky.
So getting attacked for the way that I report is nothing new. And having a hate group that follows me and stalks me and harasses me is also not new. This has been going on for as long as I've been on YouTube. And what I'm trying to put out today is to show you guys that the players in the story that you're looking at are people that have been harassing me for years. And I've made mistakes with Leslie going back 3 years ago. And Leslie and I have literally had the same conversation a million different ways, but she never stops attacking me. And I don't address it on my channel. And I don't rarely even talk about her.
What are you doing now? maybe if you did a little video diary, you would go, probably not best to share that, because now that I've looked back and I get a bit of hindsight, I can see that bringing up this, I'm only adding to my own pile of shit. And really, the vacuum's in the back of this shot, and who needs to see that I've just been viciously vacuuming, trying to get rid of that red wine stain still.
So when I see that her moderators are harassing my followers, I'm going to say something, because first of all,
lying to yourself.
It's just really low for anyone to be contacting anyone's followers, spamming them, and trying to direct people away from another creator. All of our creators are adults, and all of our followers are usually adults, and they have the right to make their own decisions on who they follow. And if they don't want to follow someone based on...
How do you know? How do you know that all of them are adults? You're assuming that. Also, Katie, fuck, you can't say that like LB's mods are attacking your subscribers. Fuck, I clicked on all those accounts that were saying that. They got no followers and they're following a hell bunch of people that you love. Hey, how many sock accounts of yours do you want to follow Ethan from H3H3? It's a fucking giveaway. Hey, maybe try and like, you know, be another kind of person, another genre. Make something up. You can't, because you're so obsessed. Everything needs to be connected, and it connects back to you because you're so dumb, P-brain.
On someone else's reporting of them, that's, you know, everyone's an adult and they can make a decision on who they like and who they don't like, right? My putting out the email from CC Flores, which was really weird because I guess yesterday she was on live and she's in with Charlotte on the web. And so Charlotte on the web, if you're not clear about her, is a creator that has dedicated about me. Her channel has been built, someone that you've had following you around for years, and it's a group of people, and they find new creators every 5 months to expose you based on the same false information. You would maybe be a little bit irritated when someone is fed.
Yeah, might be a little irritated, you know, with someone, and irritated enough to just put their emails into a few porn sites and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, problem solved. Right, Katie? I love how you've chosen the word hate. These people hate me. You've never watched, you are unable to watch anything without going into it filled with fucking hate and like rage. You can't put that aside. You've already made up your mind before you watch stuff. And that's the same shit that happens when you share information. You believe that what you believe is real. They made me believe it. Now I believe that's the truth. Instead of presenting both sides, you go, I fully believe this is the right side. Why? Because they were able to manipulate you so fucking easily, and you are so desperate to have a source and get in there. Oh, the friend of the friend of the friend of the family. You know, we're so close. Fucking 6 degrees of separation. Are you best friends with Kevin Bacon too? Yeah. Well, he got a facelift as well. Did he go to the same place? I'm not sure what's happening. But I would look into getting a fringe.
The same false information over and over and over again. And you're like, listen, I didn't have a problem with you, CC. I don't even know who you are really. I've seen a couple of her videos on MLMs, and I saw that she had done some videos on Andrea. But beyond that, I don't subscribe to her. I don't follow her. I've never seen her, like until today, I had never seen her Instagram. Like, I don't interact with people. And when I'm told by multiple people that she's active on Reddits that are hate Reddits against me, she's actively collaborating with or talking to creators that have twisted information about me for years, that tells me that there's no interest in her reaching out to me for anything of truth. And the fact
I love it. Because is it the truth or your truth? Or is your truth the truth? Is that what you have convinced yourself? Because, Katie, I want to know why that title of Any Given Sunday just keeps coming up in my head, because you don't play sport. But yeah, I guess that's your lying pattern. Any day, really. I don't really understand the title. Why is that coming up?
Fact that she's sending me an email with claims that are provably false, and if she just did a minute amount of research, she would know it was false. It's just highly unprofessional to email someone a false or provably false, and if she just did a minute amount of research, she would know it was false. It's just highly unprofessional to email someone a false claim and ask them to comment on it. Her job as a reporter would be to verify if the...
Is she a reporter? Is she like you? And you're telling everyone how to verify. Okay, keep stroking that mane. I'm going to put it extra slow. I'm sorry to be annoying to people, but Katie, this is a very slow moment because you're reassuring yourself that this is the correct information, that everyone should swallow this information of yours. Because, hey, if anyone has fucking hang up about LB, it's you. You can't really get past a woman that will fucking stand and fight you to reclaim her like fucking character that you just want to destroy every single one. You point a finger at everyone and say everyone else is on drugs. Well, we've all seen you. We've all seen your eyes, Katie. We've all seen your actions. We've all seen how you need to stroke yourself and comfort yourself. Keep swallowing the booze, keep swallowing your lies, and I'll keep putting it in slow-mo just to emphasize how much of a leaf you are.
And the fact that she's sending me an email with claims that are provably false, and if she just did a minute amount of research, she would know it was false. It's just highly unprofessional to email someone a false claim and ask them to comment on it. Her job as a reporter would be to verify if the claim is true first and foremost before you present that information to the subject.
Okay. Oh my God, hang on. Let me just get my pen. This is fucking crucial. I didn't know that we were at school. I didn't know that you were in Mrs. Paulson teacher mode. Look at you. Flicking it out, leaning on that chair, just, oh my gosh. I know all this information. I've been a reporter for, how long have I been saying it now? Probably at least 10 years. How old's my kid? 20? Fuck, Katie. You're a fucking mind fuck. You're fucking shit that goes through your head. Pumping full of all these drugs that you don't need. Amping up your own anxiety. You love it. You really love it. You'd rather be doing this than spending time with your son. This? Wow.
Because the claim, several of the claims she's said to me are just provably false. Like if she wants to see my dashboard and sees how...
Look, it's not 2019. No one wants to see your fucking dashboard, Katie. What are you going to do? Make one? You know what, Katie? Yeah, I'm leaning around the side because I feel like I really need to look you eyes to eyes right now. I never doubted that you were behind those messages, that you said that you had no fucking emotion hearing that a child had passed away. Bring in Unirock. Let him lead the herd through a whole fucking jungle of fucking obstacles and bulldang that you can feed him. You need a little puppet, because you don't stand tall on your own, but with his shoulders, you both fit. Fucking started on the shoulders, threw myself off.
Little I actually strike people, have at it. She can have access to my dashboard. I literally
Caught. ET fingers caught. Why the fuck would you need to put ET fingers around dashboard? Yeah, we know. Because you were never gonna get the real shot. Oh no, you weren't. Katie's whole world is fake. She's got to keep up with it every day. Every day, everything runs through her head. And oh, she's got nothing else in life. I bet you take your phone into the toilet. I bet you sit there. Stressing over LB. Oh my gosh. Keep apologizing for those dumps. Also, do you think that the balls on the thumbnail were a little bit too much? Well, shouldn't make thumbnails when she has pissed me off. I was going to hang them lower too.
Rarely ever strike anyone.
Guys, we just went through the video where she struck like Keemstar, T-by Alley, Creep Show, LB, everyone, because they shared her email. The business email that's in the about section of her channel, because she's fucking psycho and can't control the world when everyone is talking about her. Because she doesn't know anything about herself. So she gets confused and so defensive because everyone knows you better than you do. And it's scary, man. I'd rather hang out with Eileen Warness.
Ever. Because I just don't care. If I struck people, I would be striking Charlotte like every day, and I don't. I would be striking all these creators that talk about me, and I never do. I hardly ever respond to them because I don't care. I just don't like that every time a news story pops up, instead of the focus being on what we're covering, people in this hate group turn it around on me. And all I'm trying to do is tell you guys, listen, you can like who you want to like, but this is the history I have with these people, and this is why they're saying what they're saying about me. And they haven't been truthful. Like Leslie will consistently say, oh, you pulled her financials, or you did this, or you did that. Leslie's done more to me than I can even care to explain, and done so much more to me that has been so false and off the wall that it's like, you pulled her financials. I only looked into her bankruptcy and lawsuits after the fact that she falsely accused me of child abuse and was going publicly with all of these false allegations against me. And we had been working together. And I'm like, why is she having a fundraiser? And is there a financial motive here? And I found the bankruptcy, and I said, she has a bankruptcy. And that turned into, you dug into my financials. No, I literally saw that you were going in a bankruptcy. That was it. And then when her police arrest was posted online, literally online, then it was, I'm digging into her police records. But yet this is a woman that has posted and talked about my rape. She's discussed my rape allegations, and she's accused me of lying. She has gone as far as to publish every lawsuit that's ever been filed against me. She has accused me of child abuse. She has falsely accused me of planting drugs in her car. She's falsely accused me of setting her up for being arrested, which the charges were later dropped. She falsely accuses me of just about anything, where I'm telling you to the point that we used to have a joke on my channel that if something bad happens in Leslie's life, she would find a way to accuse me. I live in Minnesota. She lives in Louisiana. I've never met the woman in my life, and I would have, it would be impossible for me to plant drugs in her car. She, right before Christmas in 2019, she went live and told people that I struck her channel, and I didn't. I never struck her channel. I literally woke up to a shitstorm because overnight, in the middle of the night, she went live and accused me of having Munchausen's by proxy, which is accusing someone of child abuse. Struck her channel, and I didn't. I never struck her channel. I literally woke up to a shitstorm because overnight, in the middle of the night, she went live and accused me of having Munchausen's by proxy, which is accusing someone of child abuse.
Why are you licking your lips? There's a disconnect there with the thought. So either you're mad at LB for saying that you have MVP, or you're mad at yourself because it's fucking true. I think you're mad at yourself. Why the fuck are you sticking your tongue out? We know that details of ABUSE excite you. We have been witness to that. You can delete the videos, they're still there. That's why these channels exist. Yes, Katie. You are, fuck. The content is you.
I don't have Munchausen's by proxy. My child is not being abused. And a lot of people reported her channel, and YouTube took the video down for community guidelines. And then privately, Leslie admitted to me that she deserved the strike. And I have put out those text messages a million times.
Why? Well, guess what, Katie? I'm just going to let you know. LB's not the only one that believes that. I believe that. There's also, no doubt, at least 1,000 people, in my opinion. There's a lot. The information that you put out, red flag central. Because, like I said, you got no self-awareness. And that's your biggest downfall. Without self-awareness, you don't know what you're putting out. Like I said, you have not one, well, you have, but the majority of the pictures of your son online, he is sad. He is in pain. You can't tell when you don't know the difference because you don't feel emotion. So how do you understand the world? You just lie to yourself. So sitting there and saying, I don't have MVP, my son's not being abused, in your opinion, in your point of view, which is an unwell mind's point of view, Katie. No rational thinking, healthy mind, healthy mother would put out the shit that you have put out. It's questionable. And you put it out. Where I consumed it, now I can respond to it. And I have a channel. Oh, guess what? You have a channel. But guess what, Katie? I bring evidence. And what's the evidence? Yeah, it's not some fucking receipt. No friend of a friend, no fucking, hearsay. It's you. The source is you. That's why you want to fucking tell everyone that we're haters, blah, blah, blah. The only hater I see is sitting right there in a top that doesn't fucking fit. You got your little necklace on there now. Oh, okay. It's fucking great. When are you going to paint your walls?
I've put out all of our conversations, which show that Leslie has used her moderators to contact people that are connected to me to turn them against me.
What would be her purpose? Why would she want anyone to be turned against you? Why would she put that effort in? What's her end game, Katie? No one cares about the fucking pebble in their shoe. They empty it and move on. That's what you are. You're not rememberable. You're not leaving a mark or a stain. Well, you are leaving a mark and a stain on their life. But they don't sit there and think about you every fucking night when they go to bed like you do, everyone. Get a grip of yourself. Fuck.
Put out all of this, and none of this is stuff that I do to her. I don't care about Leslie. I've asked her to move on. We've had so many conversations privately where everything is fine and she agrees to let it go. And then she turns around and like comes for me whenever she can make money. So Charlotte has no motive to actually be honest about me because she makes money on my name. Leslie has no motive to be honest about me because her channel has been built on haters of mine. And so she will say anything about me because it makes her money. And I don't care. I don't care if she makes $1 million on me. None of these videos that any of these people have made have stopped my channel from growing, have stopped me from continuing with my business, and have stopped this platform from being taken down, no matter how hard they try. And I don't like to play these games of back and forth. So when someone says to me, well, you said that Charlotte was arrested and lost her kids and she's on probation and she's a felon. Yeah, she is. That's all true.
So every time we refer to you, we're going to refer to you as the lady that was caught for a DUI 20 years ago. We are going to refer to you by your criminal record. Where is your respect for another mother? Where is your fucking respect? Do you think that saying that is a dig at her? Do you think that she's going to go, oh, Katie got me good that time? It's fucking not. You think that it makes you look good, Katie? Oh, I can't imagine carrying around this kind of fucking heavy energy and hate towards everyone. Just fucking going over and over in your mind. I can't stand this person. I'll make sure to remind everyone that they're a convicted felon. Well, fuck. At least she's got a fucking story to tell. She doesn't need to steal everyone's story to fit their own. You're lucky you've only got one kid. He can see right through your bullshit. Imagine if you had grandkids and you'd have to like lie about being a journalist. And then they would go and tell their friends, oh, my grandma's a journalist. No, she's not. She's Katie Joy Paulson. Have you not Googled her? She's a fucking liar. You'll be known like the chick that fucking, I reckon this is your level, Katie. Your level is the chick that, you know, lied about being a 9/11 survivor. 10 years something. Yeah. I reckon you're lower than her, though. I mean, she was a good liar. You're not. You're only good at convincing yourself.
True, and Charlotte has dug into every facet of my life. So what everyone says to me, Katie, what goes around comes around. It's true. Charlotte, what goes around comes around. So if you're going to accuse me of abuse, neglect of my children, and you lost custody of your own kids, and you have a felony, and you're on probation right now related to that, like.
Well, bring up my children's past. Bring up my past, Katie. Katie, I believe that, yes, you are not providing the safest environment for your child. I believe that you don't put his needs first. With the dogs, he's scared of the dogs. They jump up. You need to keep them inside, blah, blah. You don't train, all that with the dogs, okay? He sleeps in your bed. You're the most unhygienic piece of shit I've ever come across. Your sheets are always stinky with every fucking animal when you're in, or not every fuck, like, you know what I mean? All the animals are in there during the day. You go in there, you lay in there, you lay on his pillow with makeup and sweat, and you wipe your fingers everywhere. There's always cat hair everywhere. This child has asthma, underdeveloped lungs from being premature. I know that being in that environment would cause me to be sick. There's kitty litter, fecal matter of cats floating around, unvaccinated cats, where if they bit him, I know you think it's all right. You've got scratches and bite marks all up your arms because you enjoy it. You pick anyway. So, oh, another scratch to pick. Fun times. But with your son, unvaccinated cats, he can get fucking cat fever, whatever it is, cat scratch fever. But you might have it. You act like you got mad cow disease, for fuck's sake. You've definitely got foot and mouth disease. Oh my God. Let's send you to Bali. And then we'll drop you back in the PAULSON house, straight in there, and boom. You don't care. You preach. Your son can go into have adrenal insufficiency crisis, blah, blah. But you leave him on the couch we're trying to, we're going to do everything we can to not go to hospital. And then he declines over 3 days, headache, vomiting. You don't know the pain. You don't know the pain he's going through. That excites you. That's a story for you. You exploit people at every fucking chance. And I'm so sick of it, man. And around and around we go. And your issue is with LB because she held a mirror up and forced you to fucking look into it for 1 second? Because, Katie, you know how this all started with you and LB? Yeah, you were like, looking around on YouTube, and you came at her for doing a video. You didn't even watch it. You just saw, like, Janelle's brother that was mentioned. And you're like, oh, no, he has mental illness. How dare she exploit him? Made this huge thing. And back then you used to swear until you came across LB, who didn't swear, who had respect for her audience. And then you mimicked that, just the way you mimic makeup. You don't understand it's meant to be blended in because everything's fucking surface level with you. There's no depth in understanding in anything. I mean, in this pitiful fucking live right now, round and round and round we go. Time to do a fucking video diary, in my opinion. Watch it back. You're not learning from anything.
Dude, glass houses. Charlotte plays a very good game on YouTube and plays the victim and like.
Oh, she plays the victim, does she? She plays the victim. Is she stealing your role? How dare she play the victim? Well, how do you even know? Do you watch her? Are you obsessed? And then when you watch her, are you even really watching her? Or are you watching her like with this hate? Like everything she says is just fueling you because you get off on that shit. And then you have some content you can go back and say, oh, you know, that convicted criminal I talk about all the time, and I love to bring up that she's a convicted criminal. Yeah, well, she's really, you know, the same person that I said she was the fucking last 24 million times. The issue's with you, Katie. Not everyone. No one fucking hates you, man. No one hates you. You hate yourself. The only hater in the room is you. When are you going to wake up? When you're 50? I wouldn't say it's too late, but fuck it, 60 might be. Will Toad still be around? I don't know. If the guitar business gets up and going, I'm going to start a GoFundMe. Let's get Toad and Von on the road. Away from this. And then his health will be so much better out there in the air, getting some vitamin D, you know, experiencing life. I can even imagine Von and Toad being, what is it? Carnival people. Like, I'm putting a bad name on it, but just, you know, going where the flow goes. Not putting so much need on money. But then he would just do so much better away from you. And in my opinion, that means that being around you makes him unwell. Because you are unwell, Katie, in my opinion. Okay, let's go back to patriarchy PAULSON.
Like everyone's doxing her and they talk about her life, but then when she goes on her channel, she has no problem. She's talked about my rape. She's talked about all these things, police records, every court document related to me. She's all put that out there. I haven't put anything other than she's a felon that's on probation and they're here. You can look her up on the Kentucky parole board. She's like listed as an offender.
Why do you think other people would care so much to do that? Did you pay for them when they said, oh, sorry, we can only give you a little glimpse? This is the preview. We're going to have to get $25.99 USD from you this time, PAULSON. No free rides from you. Fuck, you're dumb. Look at you. Fuck, this is your Saturday night. I thought I had a bad Saturday night, you know, vertigo and shit, but I'd rather have vertigo. I'd rather have vertigo and in bed by 9 p.m. than be you, Katie. Holy shit. You're a lonely woman. This is your Saturday night? You chose this over spending time with your son? Over calling your friends, having a good yarn? I don't have any.
That's her life, not mine. So why is someone who has that on her history criticizing my life where I've never been accused legitimately of child abuse? I've never lost my child. I've never had anything related to children neglect, period.
Oh, just because you wiped your face then and did like, you know, the pull of the fringe? I'm going to have to look into that because I'm going to say, you're lying. You have been caught up. And that must mean there's some truth there, Katie. Oh, how you just give yourself away. How do you feel when you stroke your fringe mid-sentence? Does it give you a little confidence boost? Like, yes, you've got them. They're believing all your lies, Naki.
But then she consistently accuses me of child neglect on her channel. So been accused legitimately of child abuse. I've never lost my child. I've never had anything related to children neglect, period. But then
Oh, I'm glad we watched it back. She said it on the neglect bit. It's on the when she says, I've never neglected him or whatever. She strokes her hair and touches her face. The truth must be that you are aware that you neglect him. I mean, you're neglecting him right now. The proof is in the picture, Paulson.
She consistently accuses me of child neglect on her channel. So, like, if you're going to come for me, like, I can respond and I will. If you're gonna pull records on me, like, I'm a reporter, I can do that right back. That doesn't mean that I'm weaponizing my platform against you. The same people that cry that I've done this to them are doing it to me.
And this is what you learn by socializing with people, especially during adolescence when it's fucking, if you're a girl, you know, it's fucking the bitchiest fucking, I mean, that's war. Surviving that, you learn. You learn how to, like, treat people and how to respond and whether it's even fucking worth responding to. Like, how much energy do I need to exert to fucking tell the world that I have a fucking issue with that? And if I did, would, like, it even matter to the person that fucking started it in the first place? Probably not. So why do you care so much, Katie? Because you are insecure. Because it's fucking true. It's all you. It's all you. And you will keep fighting. How long did you fight? AZ Spiracy to take down the video of your husband. Like, go to fucking sleep. Was he yelling at the dog? That's a boy. Okay. You know, you just overdo it. And it's fucking obvious. There's red flags everywhere. Even yellow, red, purple sometimes. Your favorite color. Yeah, but look at you, God. Are you God? Oh my God, you are. I've just realized you're God right now. Because I finished watching, I don't know why I'm so, like, why? But I feel like I understand cults a bit more than you, Katie. After watching Under the Banner of Heaven, like that was so good, except for the lead cop guy, because he's grown up, but he still looks like his kid version of himself. You know what I mean? The only reason I continued watching it because the girl from one of the actresses from Rectify was in it, so she wasn't in it.
It's stupid. And I don't know why I'm even interested. All I'm doing is making videos on the Duggars and Sister Wives 90% of the time and talking about fundamentalism and cults and letting people that have gone through religious trauma share their experiences and providing information on predators that are in these religious cults. Like, none of that is bad reporting. None of that's wrong. Like, and they like to point out my lawsuits where I'm being literally sued by a man that was convicted of fraud for defrauding and stealing $30 million from banks.
Do I need to remind you what 7M's attorney has on you? Because you keep saying, all I'm doing is reporting on this, reporting on that. No other reporter out there is getting fucking drunk on live IG and just shouting out fucking proclaiming truths. They're 7M are human trafficking. No fucking alleged nothing, because you're so sure of yourself, especially when you're fucking toasted. That's what other people are not doing, Katie. Okay? So, yeah. You can't remember, can you? Yeah, because the thing we're talking about is blocking your memory and it's making you act like this because you've got no control of all this. Like, I practice mindfulness every single day. So if my mind was like this, it was maybe possibly years ago, but then I trained it to acknowledge the thoughts, but don't let them fucking like drown me out. Acknowledge the thought and stay present in the moment. And then with that way, Katie, you learn when to react. You get the choice of reaction. You don't just react because you're acting on impulse and fucking all over the place because you can't control who you are. You don't know who you are. Yeah, if you don't know who you are, how can you control who you are? Wow, just one philosophy book after the other.
He's facing 30 years in prison, and then they'll say, but his lawsuit against you has nothing to do with the federal charges. Yes, it has everything to do with the federal charges because the alleged you're not going to tell me that she's making these videos out of the kindness of her. I've repeatedly said that I've got a monetized Facebook page, and I've also said that I've donated money to people, including the father, the ex-husband of Andrea McRae. What I do on my platform is my business, just like her business, which is kindly and assertively a business. You're not going to tell me that she's making these videos out of the kindness of her heart because she's making no money. That's not how YouTube works. Everyone on YouTube that's doing this for their full-time job, this is a job. It's not a...
That's where you're mistaken. No one's doing this for their full-time job. LB might be, but she's got fucking 6 kids, man. She's actually being a mum and her YouTube channel and cleaning her house every day. Not just once a month. Washing the sheets every day. Making sure her children aren't sick. She also has a loving relationship with her husband, who is on her streams. You and your husband, you don't even communicate. You don't sleep next to each other. You just, what, frat brothers?
A hobby. And that this is a LLC business for me. So I'm not interested in this like petty back and forth. And I'm also not interested in responding to claims that are so old, so false, and so tired.
Then why did you bring them up? Why are you addressing them? If you don't fucking care, why bring them up? Hey, you don't understand. You don't have self-awareness, so you can't see that you, fuck, man. Just really going to have to send you an engraved initials shop.
It's ridiculous. And then at the very end, she's telling me, I want to know if you're connected to nonsense and I want to know about the money. It's obvious it has to do with the story. And it's obvious that there's something about the way that I'm covering the story that she doesn't like. And I don't know what that is, but it shouldn't matter. Everyone's entitled to have an opinion on a story. And I'm not going to come for her and say like, well, you did this, 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 and this, because I frankly don't care. I don't know anything about this girl at all. But the fact that she's talking to Charlotte, that's weird. And if you're using Charlotte as your source, if you're using Leslie Bass as your source, if you're using Steve McRae, if you're using Augie, if you're using any of those hate channels, the subreddit.
Sending people to the right places there, I see. Listing them. Now the people watching you are going to go search them out, Katie. Yeah. That's what inquisitive minds usually do.
All of that's false. I want to tell you something. Todd Chrisley used those same people as sources. And you know what just happened this week? His podcast company pulled down every single podcast he made about me. Because the information he disseminated on his podcast about me was false and defamatory. Every episode that he has made where he talks about me on his podcast, gone. And if it hasn't been removed.
Why aren't you live streaming on Instagram? Hey? Hey.
It's in the process. Not allowed to talk about me ever again on this podcast. So here's the deal. Like, people keep saying, like, he used those exact same sources. He used the subreddit. He got information from Steve. He got information from Leslie. He got information from all these haters. And all of these same people, mind you, I'm suing Todd Chrisley for defamation. All of those same people that provided him information. Yesterday, in a letter to his attorneys, we requested all the communication between Todd Chrisley and all creators that he spoke to.
Katie, so I'm pointing my finger right now and it's in your direction. None of those people are my source. My source is you. Yeah. And like I said, I'm probably more of a journalist than you, at least because I've fucking been at uni and studied journalism. I got the books. I got the brain. I'm not fucking drunk, you know? I don't know, man. Like, I can't wait. I just feel like in a few weeks, we're going to look back on this live and it's going to be like, yeah, now whose criminal history is all over the front fucking page.
So if you were a creator and you spoke to Todd Chrisley and you provided him information about me that led to the defamatory content that he made, your communications will be given to us.
God, oh my God, is mine? I wonder if mine is, oh my God, can you imagine the amount of cactuses that would, oh no, because that's not, the amount of cacti that would be involved in my messages being shared with the world. Oh my God, Katie, that's my up and that's my upper. Oh shit. Oh, I'm just going to go get jiggy with it right now. I feel like I should do a happy dance, but I can't. Okay, because we're going to bring it back to reality.
Because we've asked for that in discovery. So if you're doing this and you're actively sending him things, we'll find out.
And because you always get what you want, right? Is that why you're putting your hands on your hips? Now, where are your hips when the rug is up that high? Do you go, well, so many questions I should never have asked.
And then we'll know who's doing this and sending this to other creators. It's not like so much of the crap you guys are telling these people is easily provable, and you're finding people that are mad at me and you're just ramping them up based on lies. And then you're supporting someone like Todd, who was just convicted of stealing $30 million from a bank.
I love how, like, your only defense, or like the only way that you can bring down how you think I'm doing ET fingers, Katie, the only way that you believe that you can bring down people is by throwing their criminal history. Do you think fucking Todd Chrisley cares how many times you say that? It's not going to change who you are. The shit show, the shit trail behind you, all the evidence. Do you think that, okay, so imagine, Katie, if you never did this video, the people, the audience, your new ones, they wouldn't have really any names, anywhere to further look to see if whether you're saying what you're saying, because it's usually liars that say the most. It's usually those that don't want to be exposed. And I saw when that person was like, whoever it was, is like, I'm going to go through everything that you've done, like doxing, I'm just going to go through it and show it all. Oh, you are arcing up. Can you try not say something? Because it's the people that hold the truth. They don't need to say stuff. No. and they don't need a shovel. No shovel for them. Mainly like garden shears, I would say, is their preferred gardening tool. I don't know. We'd have to ask Tati. But yeah, settlement. I saw you saying, yeah, we settled because, you know, I got my information from a public case. No, because the public case only came out the day before you were served. You got you revealed your source because you're a fucking journalist and that's what you do. You give up your source because you're transparent. You're also a transparent leaf, by the way. Although, I don't know, I feel like I'm doing bad, but like I'm putting the bad on the Leafs. They deserve better.
Multiple banks, by the way. And it's not even an allegation anymore. It's factual. It's factual in a court of law that he is a convicted felon and facing 30 years in prison for defrauding banks of $30 million and defrauding the U.S. government of.
What's that got to do with you? You know, it's like, so that person, they stole eggs from a store before they exposed someone. I don't know how I'm going to link the eggs. Well, the eggs have got nothing to do with it, you know. It's got nothing to do with it, okay? But you just want to talk about the eggs because fucking put your hair down, at least put it down. What do you stroke when you put it up? The
taxes and defrauding, conspiracy to defraud the United States over his tax evasion. Everyone wants to call this a tax evasion case. No, Todd CHRISLEY stole $30 million from banks. That's why he's going to prison. And that's why he'll go to prison for more than a couple of years. So that's it. I don't like, it's just going to be the repeat with Todd. So if people are going to.
Can I do a recommendation for your next live? So instead of you talking, can you show us how the vacuum works? I can't believe that vacuum. Like, that's what you use and you've got multi-floors. Like, that's a full-on, or do you just like, oh, that's the main floor. That's the top floor vacuum. Do you have multiple vacuums? Get a fucking Dyson, man. Like, what the hell? Oh, or the money's going into your lips. And have you ever had like threading like done under your skin? Because why the hell are your eyebrows so pointy? Katie, there's no point getting lip fillers if you're not going to fix your chin. Nothing is looking good because, like, why has your cosmetologist person that injects it not told you this? Because she wants the money. Yeah. So does Nikki, your hairdresser.
Keep regurgitating the stuff. That's why we're going to get the information. And the discovery letter that we sent is for every bit of communication he's had with any of you. And the fact that Cece is looking at the same crap and talking about the same shit, I know she's talking to the same exact people. And that's why I told her that my lawyer would be in touch with her. I don't have any interest in suing her. I just need her to know who she's dealing with. And I'm not like, I didn't care about Todd CHRISLEY until he got arrested. I don't cover people that aren't doing bad. Like, I don't.
Why are you lying?
Cover people for the sake of covering people. I don't go into like business to expose people. Like, I cover reality television. I cover.
Oh, look. She's got no filter on. This is a crucial fucking moment. She's got no filter on. We are seeing it for what it is. And it is what it is, isn't it? Look at her worried face as she realizes, oh my God, where's it gone? Where's it gone?
Everyone's laughing at me. Well, that's good. I actually have a lot of supporters. This is so funny. Goodbye. Leslie Bass was on a live stream asking for Todd's phone number and calls his phone number. Leslie Bass and her moderators have reported me for a lot of different things that I haven't done. It's really not.
So many fucking people are reporting your page for unethical reporting on a sensitive subject, and you never give trigger warnings. No, you only care about yourself, Katie. You don't care about your viewers or the people you are reporting on. you care a lot about, well, the only thing you care about is what people are saying about you, but even how do you know? Unless you're right up in there, right, with your sock accounts.
Not funny. And one of the people that got involved with this hate group was arrested for stalking.
I haven't been arrested for stalking. Nat has nothing to do with anyone, Katie. I don't like how you box everyone up in the same box. Yeah. How did you survive high school? Did you drink? I reckon you started drinking in high school. That's how you were so cool.
I didn't say there was a ruling that Todd can't talk about you. I said that his podcast company removed all podcasts about me, and my name can't be talked about on his podcast anymore.
Who cares? Other people can talk about you. Todd being silenced on his podcast because it's been removed is not going to stop him from talking about you, Katie. You can talk about someone and not even mention their name. That's what you do, isn't it?
Some of you guys I've never even seen before. Okay.
Duh, you've got a new audience, you fucking dumb pea. Katie, was this worth it? No. Oh, man. Oh, I feel like I just wasted my fucking Sunday night, but it will all work out because, Katie, at least I, was able to own my faults. Anything I come across on Twitter, I will now forward. We get a full view once I take myself out. At least we can have a fucking laugh, right? We got the humor that Katie fucking lacks.